Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone to the first vlog on this YouTube channel. Today inshallah we're going to do a little day in the life, Jumma edition slash from a Revert perspective, inshallah. Yeah. So today we're going to go to the masjid now for Jumma prayer, and I'll just bring you along with me and add a few different clips along the way. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and if you do, subscribe if you're new around here, and drop a like and a comment as well. Back from Jumma now. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Such an amazing day. Jumma Mubarak to everyone watching as well. So what we're going to do now, make a little bit of food, I think. Maybe go for a little bit of a walk, just to get a bit of exercise in. And between Asr and Maghrib as well, I'm going to make some sincere du'as, do some zikr. I'll show you that as well. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said during that time, du'as are more likely to be accepted. So subhanallah, we're going to do that, and inshallah I'll show you a little bit of that when we do get to that point. But yeah, alhamdulillah, such an amazing day so far, and I hope you guys are enjoying.
بالحب لم أسرع بأعمالي وجئت والقلب محني بإذلالي فإن أسماءك الحسنى تشوقني إليك يا منتهى حبي وآمالي وما عرفتك باسم ذات مكرمة
اللهم إني أسألك الجنة، اللهم إني أسألك الجنة، أنا لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. الله يعلم ما نشكو من الألم وما نعاني. Assalamu alaikum. Just wanted to add a little section into this video for question and answers. If you guys have got any questions for next video as well, make sure you drop them below. But I asked a few people over on my TikTok, which is just Revert Joseph, the same as this, to ask a few questions, to send a few questions in, and inshallah we'll answer a few on this video. And as I say, if you've got any questions yourself for the next video, just drop them below. But yeah, alhamdulillah always. The first question, we'll put it on screen there, was how did I learn to pray? Like the Arabic, for example, and things like that, and just learning my namaz to its completion, basically, you know, for Fajr, Zuhr, Asr, Maghrib and Isha, learning all the Arabic I needed to know, basically, understanding Al-Fatiha and understanding how to pronounce certain things, and the Arabic in general for the whole of my namaz. But yeah, to start with, I want to say that it's not a fast process, like 100%. I got to a point where I was like, I'm never going to understand this. You get to everything when you study, you get to a point where you're like, don't understand this, I want to quit. But no, I got to a point where I was a little bit stuck, but then I adapted this method, and inshallah it can help a few people out there if you're a revert yourself, just starting, just accepting Islam and wanting to learn how to pray. I'll just show you now, I'll flip the camera around and show you a few things that helped me. These are some of my notes from when I accepted Islam, and I've still got them to this day, so I'll just show you. Breaking down the word and how it is said is a big thing for me, is what helped. These are literally just the exact notes that I used to learn my namaz. Subhanallah, I can't believe that. Looking back at these now, it's crazy to think that I was following these. What I did, I'd put this on the stand and I'd read it, you know, for Ikhlas example, for example. I would put it down there with the translation, understanding, you know, each Qul Hu Allahu Ahad, Allahu Samad, like breaking it down. And I think that's what helps. Of course, before writing the Arabic and you know, studying Arabic, understanding how it's said is a thing, you know, that I think helps reverts. It definitely helped me. So yeah, these are some of the first ever notes that I ended up writing for just the short surahs to learn first. And yeah, alhamdulillah, that's how I started learning, to be honest. Next question is, how did I stop all the haram things I was doing? How did I change my lifestyle? From doing all these haram things or acting differently to doing things in accordance to Islam and following the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam the best I could upon entering Islam as a complete new revert. I think for me personally, I never drank anyway. That was one thing that I was always grateful for. I never had to stop drinking because I didn't really like it. I didn't do it anyway. That's one thing that was easy for me. But a thing to understand as well, it's not an instant switch. You don't just get better. 100%. Alhamdulillah. I am so grateful for accepting Islam. It has changed my life for the better, and I don't know what I'd do without Islam now. But you've got to understand, if you're accepting Islam or you're thinking about accepting Islam but you're still doing haram things, doing a haram thing doesn't make you a non-Muslim, doesn't make you not a Muslim. Even going out to born-Muslims here, it doesn't make you any less of a Muslim. You're still a Muslim at the end of the day. We just have to strive to be better, you know what I mean? It's one of them. If you're a Muslim and you do haram things, it's better than being a non-Muslim who is the most perfect person of all. We say that, it's all about trying to be better, and it's a slow process, so understanding that as well. Okay, so third and final question is, how do I answer questions from non-Muslims or any misconceptions that they might have? Going into it, I think if the question I get answered, I know the information, I will tell them. But any questions I don't know the answer to, I'll direct them to a source that can tell them. I think non-Muslims who are really curious, obviously that's a really good thing to be curious about Islam. That's what led me to becoming a Muslim in the first place, alhamdulillah. Anyone who's curious, if they see videos online, everyone online thinks they know everything about everything, and it isn't the case. I've seen a lot of videos out there that take Islam, for example. They'll see a section, take a tiny little section out of the Quran and say, is this Islam? Is this Islam? Realistically, you've taken it out of context and it isn't what Islam is. Another example that I got as well, a lot of questions where one Muslim would do a bad thing in a public eye. Everyone sees this Muslim do a really bad thing, and then suddenly it means that this is what Islam agree with. This is what us as Muslims, we must agree with him. This must be what Islam is, because if he's a Muslim and he's doing it, then it must be what Islam agrees with. When that isn't the case, I'd say research it yourself and understand that it isn't what religion is, isn't what Islam is. And yeah, I think that's probably how I would answer the questions or any misconceptions that people have. Yeah. It's me signing off from the first vlog. May Allah bless you all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of your du'as. Assalamu alaikum.